Alright, so I figured I'm gonna give a taste of what marathon is like by showing one of the runs that I'll be doing towards the beginning of the game. I did not get very far. Right now I'm basically level 7. I've completed 3 missions, and now we're doing an introduction mission for new caloric that is offered to me by the faction Cyber Acme. We're going to be going to the perimeter of the colony where there's kind of less hostility so that I can retrieve a new Cal employee ID from a tick-infested building. Sounds great. And then download the employee's data from a nearby terminal. See how that goes. I will be going in with a loadout that is given to me by a sponsor. So I'm not quite sure what exactly I'm going to get, other than a retaliatory light machine gun, some ammo, light rounds, and then shield rechargers, and then health rechargers. I'll also get an ammo crate. This is the sponsor kit that I will be using. Here's my vault. I don't think I'll want to talk about it this time. And right now I am selecting the shell that is a defense strategist. I like this one because it kind of helps me hold down the fort and stay alive. Although, to be honest, I'm not great with staying alive at this moment. This game has some pretty tough enemies that are not player enemies. You can still deploy a defensive platform that intercepts explosives and also increases your weapon stability and reload speed, as well as a snare mine to immobilize hostiles. You can also track people to see where they're going, and then as you're taking damage, you can have increased healing as well as reload. Well, the reload bonus is from nearby hostiles. The healing bonus is from taking damage. We're loading into the beginner's solo map, which has reduced runner activity, and it's for solo crews only. Let's go ahead and load in. For some background, in Marathon, you are controlling a synthetic body, what they call a shell, to scavenge resources from a lost colony or spaceship called Marathon. Alright, so now we're looking for those IDs. Well, just one ID. And then tick-infested buildings. Ticks are tough. They really run around a lot. Fortunately, they are pretty large, so you don't have to worry about little things that kind of jump onto you and kill you.
End of life signal. Termination is a reboot.
I don't know what that sound... Oh. That looks like a mine. That sure was a mine. Fortunately, I triggered it when I was on the other side. Holy cow. That was a little close. Also, I did not realize I have no shields or patches. So that's kind of crummy. Oh wait, it does still work. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought depleted meant it actually was depleted. Well, that's good to know. Oh, let's do a little bit of looting. I want to know what is on a roof. That makes that sound. I guess we won't find out today. Not my current objective. Okay, we're in North Relay. Let's check the map here. North Relay, kind of in the outskirts. However, there are plenty of people who would like to remove me from the map. Fortunately, I don't see anyone. I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna see what that building is, so that I can get a better sense of where do I want to head. I might go... No, let's go for this. I am pretty sure that I will find a tick-infested building. Okay, one person in there. I don't like the fact that I... Oh, shit. Okay. Let's do it. Shit! That's the end of my run. Oh, man. Ah. So that's how you could be overran. I... That hurt. That hurt. Got a data card at least. But hey, you know, now you get to see what the threats of the perimeter are and how easily you can be overran. Honestly, once I saw that there was someone above me, upstairs and downstairs, I kind of knew I was in a lot of trouble. I'm still figuring out my positioning in this game. What is a good place to be in, what is a bad place. I did feel like that was a bad place, but I also didn't want to kind of rush into combat, and I think that that was where my mistake was. I had that room to the right of me still downstairs, which had some shelves and stuff that I could use for cover. That probably would have been a place to go. So run in, kill the individual who was inside of that room, and then use it for my own purposes. Okay. Huh. Usually I spawn next to a building. This time I'm spawning...
Alert. Atmospheric conditions remain volatile. Expect synth silk degradation over time.
I'm spawning entirely on the outskirts. Also next to a station. I feel like North Relay and South Relay, or they seem to be very hostile. So maybe I'm going to be catching a break by not being put into a area that is the North or South Relay. I also have a little question mark here. Building right there. I haven't encountered those yet. Going to see if I can avoid those for now. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to engage. The fact that I'm in a new cal. Okay. This may be a mistake. This is definitely a mistake. I can drop down though. I said I can drop down, but also I do like having high ground. Cool. Let's see what we get. Scope. A gun. Very serious gun. What's the ammo? Okay. Honestly, I think I'm replacing that. Okay, let's get... Shit! Nicely done. And that is another player. Alright, and there I go. Well, darn. Another day, another elimination. I think in some ways I got greedy. I stuck around for a long time. But at the same time, I was not expecting another player to just come up on me like that. Alright, let's do it one more time. And then, win or lose, I am dropping out. I'm gonna call this video over. Oof, I was not expecting that. I still get stuck in menus as well. usually in games, like, you can kind of walk around or tab out to quickly get yourself out of the menu. In this case, you need to press escape, and that's something that I have not developed a habit for at this moment. So that gets me kind of caught with my pants down if I'm looting and someone else starts shooting at me. This is also the first time I've had a other player shoot at me, so that was a enlightening experience. I didn't hear them either. Okay. South Relay. Oh boy.
Reminder. UESC presence confirmed. Execute with strategic intent.
I think I'm gonna go to Overflow this time. And hopefully that gives me an easier time. That
Tagging threat.
I'll give you toxin damage. And you have to heal yourself or you take damage over time. Interesting. Those are tick nests. Oh shit. I am running. I may seem very scared. At this point, I'm trying to stay alive. And staying alive definitely requires a patient approach. Oh, that's a turret. Okay, someone else is in here. I have to decide how I want to approach that. Okay, they're above me. There's still another floor above me. I'm being very careful because I'm looking to surprise them. And I don't believe they know I'm here. Okay. That's them. Yep.
Let's see what we catch.
Twenty minutes remain.
I might leave them alive. Okay. Especially because I've searched this building basically and um, there's none of my tick infested areas. Okay, so if that's the case, where do I want to go? Here. Where is that? Okay. Okay. I want to see if I can get some better med supplies. Lead patch kit. That's a no. Alright, they're calling a supply. Yes, I think that's a supply. Okay, there's another fight going on. They saw me, I saw them.
This'll slow them down.
Okay. Do I take them out? Well, tempting. I don't know, it feels kind of underhanded at this point, and I do feel like I'm gonna get stumped. Especially with my standard weapon. I do need to make sure I get safe. Okay, 3 packages are dropping.
Defender deployed. Snare set.
It looks like they've left. It seems like they're just exploring. Saw them.
Runner threat tagged.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. So what do I have? I need to get new weapon. Okay, I need to grab that. I'm not sure what this is, but let's drop that. Man, the inventory management is actually kind of annoying in this game. I do need to move. Okay. Okay, sweet. Okay. Holy cow, they had a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's grab that. I don't have heavy ammo yet. Okay, so let's drop this. Hopefully we can get some heals off this dude. Okay. We did have some heals. Good. Backpack? Backpack. Okay. I don't know what any of these things are, to be honest. At this point, I'm just blindly grabbing. Okay, we have light ammo. Good, good. Okay. Credits. Sweet. Okay, I gotta move. Let me check what's the higher damage item. Firepower 20, 14, so my first one is a higher damage. Okay, it's not important to me. What's important to me is getting into this building. Looks like I need to go above. Ah, this is rough. Okay, let me think. Okay, okay. Let's see if there's a hole on top or something. Vent. Vent. Come on. Okay. Shit. Alright. Are you ready? Let's drop down. Open.
Setting snare.
Okay. That's 2. Recharge shield.
Defender system set.
Shit. Alright. Let's move in here, see if we can find a shield. Oh, hello. Let's patch kit. Okay. Let's do the objective and then let's look for shields, and we have a healing, so I'll use a depleted shield. Use a depleted charge kit.
ID confirmed.
Patch kit. Ah. Okay, sweet. Let's see, do I have a depleted patch kit? No. Okay. Gonna want to pick that up. Strap some ammo. Don't need that much. Okay.
Ten minutes remain.
Shield charge. I do need that. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay. Shield charge, credits. Okay. Let's find an exfiltration site, and then we're out. So that seems to be the most convenient. I'm just gonna make sure that I can get all my heals and stuff before I'm going out. Alright. I might go back to that individual... No, I'm not. I am actually just gonna extract with this. And hope for the best. Which one has better damage? 14, 20. Okay. Well, it would be nice to have more supplies from that supply drop. I'm a little worried that people are gonna come and spot me. Although maybe that is a mistake. Because at this point it doesn't seem that there's many people on the field. Okay, that's lightning, that's fine. Okay. I think I'm gonna fall back to this building after. That's a good point. Alright, this is gonna call in UESC. I am probably gonna have some trouble. Why did I say probably? I 100% am having trouble from that. Okay. Let's close the shutters if we can. There's no shutter option. Okay. Ashes certificate. One deployed. I can do some shots at him from a distance. That's good. Okay. I believe there's one more. One more. I'm moving up. I'm gonna drop my flare. Not flare. I'm dropping. Oh no. Try to lure them here. Reloading. Shit. Okay. Focus. Okay. Okay, I have to heal.
Force recall in 5 minutes.
Reloading. Extracting. Okay. Easy peasy. That's such a lot. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, that's marathon. That's how it goes. It's a bit intense. Players and enemies alike are real heckin' difficult. And I definitely punched above my weight on killing that one player. They had a lot of good looking loot. I don't even know how they got that. Because, so season level 12 is when you can't go into that zone again. And I'm 9, so I'm very curious to see what the heck happened that, I guess the progression happens very quickly, where you get this kind of salvage and such. Oh man, that was intense. But we got out. We got a backpack. Backpacks are nice. We got a sneak pack. Interesting. That's pretty cool. I did not... Yeah, I did not read what I was even grabbing. I simply was just grabbing like this one that you could salvage for faction upgrades and armory items. And apparently you can get them in locked rooms, which I have never seen before. And there's also a trophy, apparently. that you can also exchange for faction upgrades or armory items. Oh, an energy shield. Holy cow. That was really something. I was not expecting to have such a run. It also shows me that playing cautious is the way to go, as I was able to really take on both players and regular hostiles alike through my playstyle. And I stayed alive, so that's really, really nice. Quite a special occasion. Oh man. So yeah, that is Marathon. I hope you enjoyed.